It is Inauguration Day here in Texas. Governor Greg Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick taking the oath of office earlier today.
They also laid out their priorities for lawmakers this session. KVUE's Natalie Haddad was at today's inauguration and has the story.
At the 2023 Texas inauguration for the Lieutenant Governor and Governor of Texas, respectively, both leaders listed their priorities from tax relief to school safety, but not without touting on the state's success. Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick and Governor Greg Abbott placed their hand on the Bible Tuesday.
So help me God.
Taking an oath to the state of Texas on the Capitol steps.
So help me God.
Congratulations.
But inside the Capitol, committees are to be made, bills voted on, and laws made and changed.
The stars at night are big and bright.
In his inauguration speech, Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick listed his priorities, which ranged from securing the border and funding law enforcement in rural communities.
Because we've got sheriffs making $35,000 a year and deputies making $28,000, and people in rural Texas deserve the same law enforcement protection as we do anywhere else. So we're going to help those counties.
Governor Greg Abbott echoing these sentiments, adding to his list of priorities, like how the state will use its budget.
And we will use that budget surplus to provide the largest property tax cut in the history of the state of Texas.
And school safety. This after turning away calls for a special session by families of the victims of the Robb Elementary School shooting and some lawmakers to address gun laws.
We will not end this session without making our schools safer.
And staying on brand with school concerns, Governor Abbott and Lieutenant Governor Patrick also shared their desires for curriculum reform.
Our schools are for education, not indoctrination. Schools should not be pushing social agendas. Our schools must get back to teaching our students the fundamentals.
Our public professors are accountable to the taxpayers because you pay their salary, and they are accountable to the Board of Regents, and they are accountable to the legislature.
For KVUE News, I'm Natalie Haddad.
Natalie, thank you. In other news,